Yo, what's up, you guys? My name is Alejandro, and I know you guys been asking a lot of questions about MEO, and here I'm gonna be talking about how you actually start and what is it to be real. So, what is MEO? MEO stands for multiple ecom operations. Now, a lot of people get this confused when when they mention MEO and they think it's like e-commerce and stuff, but e-commerce is not just MEO. E-commerce can be like Airbnb. It could be like anything online. Like 'cause e-commerce is just selling things online, selling products online. MEO is just more in depth and more specific than that. So a couple FAQs that there is like one, how fast can I start? Realistically, you can start after this video, and two is it like drop shipping? Now, drop shipping is not e-commerce. Drop shipping is just a fulfillment model of what e-commerce is. A lot of people get that confused because they just think MEO is like drop shipping. Although you could use drop shipping is a part of MEO, but it's not the whole thing. It's not actually e-commerce. Not none of that type of stuff. It's just a fulfillment model. Now, this is very important. Is make sure you got the right information. This is important because you don't want to like because there's a lot of people I've been talking about MEO online and stuff, and they just really get it confused. They don't really know what they're really talking about. So make sure someone that I think y'all should really follow is DiMaggio Voss. This is because like from my experience, he's really great, bro. He's really helped me a lot as well. He actually has a whole YouTube. If you search up DiMaggio Voss on YouTube, it comes up. He knows what he's doing. He talks a lot about MEO. He does MEO. He has a bunch of business with that. So I highly suggest y'all like get into that or just learn about MEO from like the right people as well, bro. Because there's a lot of people that don't know what they're talking about, and you don't want to like hear misinformation or stuff that doesn't make sense. So it starts off with level one, which is one store. Level two, 2 to 3 stores, and level three, which is 3 to 5 stores with an agency holding them. Now MEO is real, like more specifically about level twos and threes, but you could start in level one, which is this is where everyone starts is one store, and you start off with one store, and after that you find a honestly with one store you could start off that store within like Wix, for example. There was another one I forgot, but the most popular one is Shopify. Y'all probably seen that like anywhere with any like other people have been doing it, but I'm gonna get a link down below in the description that talks about like you can start your store in Shopify with $1 in like 3 months. That's like great. It's very cheap, and like you could realistically make more than that money within that time frame if you really lock in. So once you do that, you start up that store. Then you find a winning product, you find a winning niche, you stick to it, and then from there you scale it. You know what I'm saying? You scale it, you validate the demand, you start scaling it, and that is great because once you start maximizing this one store, you keep going to another store, and then you scale that one, then you go to another one, you scale this one, and then so on and so forth. So it turns into multiple revenue streams, and there's a point of MBO because e-commerce just focuses on products. You're just selling products into like you have a store, you sell products, and then you just keep going from there. But MEO, the point of MEO is realistically to sell the whole business. Like once you start maximizing one store, once you start maximizing another store and another store, you want to end up like ultimately like selling that whole business 4 to 5 times of the whole what the revenue is. That's really that's like what MEO really is, and like one of the biggest differences when it comes to MEO and e-commerce and stuff like that. Now, some of the biggest mistakes is one is starting too many stores, not taking action now, and not having a mentor. Now, I'll say the biggest mistake when it comes to this is not having a mentor, because like so many mistakes, like you start the mindset with this is like you lose time, you lose money, and a lot more. Those two things, time and money, is two of the most important aspects that you need in this life, not just in business or whatever, but in life. So that's the thing with mentors is like honestly you should really like consider start getting one, because if you start doing this on your own, I'm not saying like, oh, so you like you can't do this on your own. I'm not saying that, but you will save so much time, you will save so much money if you really just find a great mentor. And one of a great mentor, and he's personally my mentor as well, is DiMaggio Voss. He's a little picture of him right there. Y'all probably see him on TikTok or Instagram, stuff like that. But he, like I said before, he does MEO, and like he has a community as well. He also has a free training in which it was like one of the calls that we were in. He does calls like multiple times a week and stuff like that. We were in a call one time, and he was talking about like how he wasted like damn near like 30 or 40K of just pure mistakes. and that is because it was just like his mindset. He didn't want to go into a mentorship, and like it was just from his own experience. Like you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes, money mistakes, time mistakes if you're doing it on your own. You get what I'm saying? Because you're starting out from scratch. You don't really know too much. But that's the difference between having a mentor. You're actually having someone that's been through where you that's been through where you've done, that is in the position that you're trying to get, and it'll save you so much time and so much money. I highly suggest y'all check out his community. I'm gonna leave it down below. There's free training as well as it's a whole application where to join his mentorship, which is great. And I suggest, I know I'm probably glazing him or whatever, but it's actually true. Like I'm actually trying to help y'all out. You get what I'm saying? Because I was the type of person that invested a lot into courses. Um, and what he has is not a course at all. It's a mentorship. It's two different things. But I invested a lot of money into like courses and things that like were scams basically, weren't worth it. And I could say from here, like I went to DiMaggio, and like before I even joined this mentorship and all that, like I was really seeing if he has proof, if he's legit and stuff, and he is legit. Like, you can check his Instagram, you can check his TikTok. He was like from 16 or 17 years old, I believe. He had a whole warehouse, started selling products, started from his mom's garage and stuff like that. So I suggest y'all check it out. I'm not trying to force anything to y'all, but it's just my recommendation. My recommendation. This will save you just a lot of time, a lot of money from this. So I hope y'all like this video. This is just kind of like a brief talk about MEO and stuff like that. I am gonna leave the link down below for the Shopify, so y'all can start up the store. It's $1 for 3 months, which is a great deal. And I'm gonna leave a link if y'all want to join his mentorship down below. He also has a free training, so y'all can just start off with that if y'all want. And yeah, hope y'all have a good day. Peace out.